Hey everyone, this is BullTradeFinder here. We're going to be going over a quick video on open range breakouts or breakdowns, uh, otherwise abbreviated as ORB, O-R-B. So here's a good example of ASAN, and I already have it here set up. So here is the opening candle at 9:30. These are all 5-minute candles, by the way. So 10, 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. What you really want to see here is 10 to 15 minutes of movement right at the open. Okay. So you want to wait for 2 to 3 candles to be formed minimum and, set that opening range breakdown, which would be this level right here around 59.13. So like this, if we were to break under that, you could see from yesterday, actually, this is the key level that held as well, going across. So 59 right here, give or take a few cents. And then the opening range breakout would be this level right here where we rejected, initially at the first, 10 to 15 minutes. You could see we have that breakthrough, which is the open range breakout to the upside. And you could see how much of a move, this one leads to going into it. So we started $62. What you really want to see is a retest or close retest of that $62 range of where it broke out of. This one did not. It actually just straight up continued and just, stair stepped all the way up. So from $62 hit a high of just about 69.80, 70. So you had about a $7 move there, basically a 10% move on the stock. And that would be a big move for options and or shares. That's how you kind of apply it to the upside. I'll show you guys another trade from yesterday, which was Square. You can see this open range breakout here. Same thing. Here's 9:30. You see it, form a top here. You see it break through. This one, pull back a little bit, but same thing, it continued. I drew another line here for the next resistance, and then you can see it just continued up. And obviously today it did the same thing from that previous resistance, actually opened right here and just pushed up from there. So that's another example. And I'm going to give you guys another example of this on another trade we took. Here is the opening range. Hold on, let me take this out. Opening range here on Dash at 105.60. Here is the 9:30 candle, all 5 minutes again. You can see a breakout. This one does retest. We got an entry on this yesterday, and we had a nice move right up to about 110. So you got a $4.40 move there, which is good for shares and or contracts as well. And then just to show you guys an open range breakdown setup here is you see it, obviously chop here. Here is, I drew an opening range here just because the candle, was kind of sitting there. The real opening range is really this. You want to see it break over that, which it did not do here. So you could have got actually puts on that rejection and rode it all the way down, or off the opening range breakdown set up here. You have it down here. You see how it holds here, tries to go under, retest, tries to go under, and then you see the breakdown here leading to a 10 to 12 point downside move. So goal is once it does break below and or above, you want to see a little retest back to that, previous open range area and, get your contracts or get your shares on that dip or on that spike, depending on if you're shorting or buying, and, look to ride it with stops on the next support and or resistance, depending on if it's a short or a long. So if this is a short, I want to give this, maybe like a $2 stop. You could see some support, or I should say resistance here at 221 going across. There's a lot of candles opening and closing right in this area, and use that to your advantage. And then obviously, trade the way down, looking at hourly and daily charts from a few days back and see where there's levels below. Other than that, it's a pretty simple setup to follow. It really does work. You could actually, if you wanted to look on Twitter, if you wanted to look on Instagram, there's people, who trade this strategy 24/7. And it is a very, very good strategy to learn and to try to focus on and try to build around. And other than that, be sure to follow, subscribe, like, and share. I appreciate you guys for watching and hope you have a great day.